Imagine the scenario of saying, "Ay sir, ubos na kasi nung 11 o'clock pa." You follow it up with another question, "Ay magre-restock ba kayo?" And they would say, "No." No Saturday, May 4, 2019, merong event yung fully booked called Free Comic Book Day. I emphasize the word day. That's what it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be a full-on day that they gave free comic books. Well, before I go into my rather rant fiasco here, let's go ahead and go back and retrace my steps. Right now, pupunta muna ako ng SM San Lazaro para bumili ng tripod ko. It'll be a long day today dahil free comic book day nga. And so it was a Saturday, it was May 4th. I wasn't planning on doing my plan anymore, and that plan was to go to multiple fully booked branches within Metro Manila, and then going to each branch to get one random free comic because it was free comic book day sa any fully booked branch. And then I go to the next branch to get another, and then I go to the next branch, then another, so on and so forth until I complete every single available free comic that was being given this year. Much like last year, Comic Book Odyssey also partnered up with Fully Book for some reason. I don't know. Maybe it's just publicity so that Fully Book could go up, and then Comic Book Odyssey would go up anyway. So I wasn't planning on doing that anymore kasi a specific person who's supposed to pay me commission money or commission payment decided not to pay me. So I don't really have any savings at the time. I was just planning on scratching the idea of going to different fully booked branches and then just enjoy the day and then do some other productive stuff. But my father gave me some commute money that was enough for me to get to one place and then another and then another and then another, which would last me the whole day just to be able to execute my plan, which was to hack the system of the free comic book day. Given that my father allotted me some cash money, I took a bath, dressed up, and then went out. So I went out, and then my first pit stop was at SM San Lazaro. I had to go and then buy myself a new mini tripod for my cell phone, in case that I needed to put or place my phone so that I could get some cool time lapses, the type of time lapses that I do whenever I vlog or I travel vlog. So nakabili na ako ng tripod ko, and okay naman siya. So after I finished buying the tripod, I went to the Tayuman station. Nakarating ako sa Buendia. I walked until I reached yung terminal ng yung mga mini jeep, mga colored na jeeps na sinasakyan mo kung gusto mo pumunta sa MOA. And yung free comic book day plan ko consisted on starting within Mall of Asia first. So dito na ako sa MOA. Pupunta ako Conrad Hotel. Yun yung unang branch na pupunta ako ng fully book. That specific area contains supposedly 3 branches ng fully book, but the other one is under construction, and I think they're not planning on making it another fully book branch.
So yun, nauna yung inner branch na fully booked branch dun sa MOA, sa Mall of Asia area. So I went there and then umikot ako ng konti dun sa Then I took one which was the Stranger Things free comic.
Okay, so nakuha ko yung first na comic book ko. Pero ang problema ko is tinatakan ako ng stamp.
Ang nangyari is they stamped a fully booked stamp on my wrist. So that was a bummer. I went ahead sa CR para baka sakaling mabilis lang siyang matanggal.
Able to get it out of my skin. Wala na siya sa skin ko.
Fortunately, it was easy to erase, to scrub off. I went to the Conrad Hotel branch and I haven't really gone to that branch, to that specific branch sa Conrad Hotel kasi hindi ko siya mahanap. Kala ko nasa gilid lang siya or I would find it outside of the
Ayan, nakikita ko na yung Conrad Hotel. It's the Conrad Hotel right there. Mali yung ginawa ko. Sumasakit na naman yung pindi ko.
Habang naglalakad ako, I started feeling my knee pains again. I started feeling, yung mga tuhod ko. I started feeling that specific pain again. At this point, I was only at my first branch, which is the MOA branch. And
I'm only at the second branch and I'm already hurting. I'm already feeling, bakit ganun?
Nakapasok naman ako dun sa Conrad Hotel and I actually asked the guards first kung may parang yung conversation, it was like may full book branch ba dito? Tapos and then they said second floor, blah blah blah. Tapos pinapasok na nila ako, blah blah ganoon. Tapos
first time ko dito sa Conrad Hotel, sa loob ng Conrad Hotel. Kala ko kasi nasa labas yung fully book nila. Where are you, man? There you are. There you are, my friend.
so yun, it was like my first time. It was my first time sa dun sa fully book branch na yun. Tas
First time ko dito sa fully book na to. Mag-iikot lang siguro muna ako dito bago ko kuhanin yung I got my second one from the second batch of this day.
it was so grand. It looked so luxurious. I was very excited kasi my dad's name is Conrad and then it was called Conrad Hotel. So we always have this joke. Pag yung nakita namin yung Conrad Hotel, we would always say this joke na, yung hotel mo dati. So yun. It is a running joke in the family and yun. So I took the time to enjoy the moment na thinking that it was my dad's hotel.
Daddy, I'm finally here sa Conrad Hotel. Sa hotel mo, Daddy.
I went to the full branch. Surprisingly, they didn't have a stamp. As in parang they don't care. They don't, as in kuha ka lang ng random na free comic from the free comic book day. Tapos hindi nila ako
Hindi sila nagsa-stamp dun sa fully book branch na to sa Conrad Hotel. Sucks for them, man. Hindi pala ako nag-shave.
It was all for nothing. After I finished the second branch sa Conrad Hotel, I already have 2 free comics. So this was the first comic that I got from the day, and then this was the second one. Ito yung sa Conrad Hotel, ito yung sa Samoa branch. Then, yun, I started walking. As I was walking, the knee pains, it was getting dangerously...
No joke. Kung i-rate ko yung knee pains ko from 1 to 10, siguro nasa 5 na siya. As in, masakit na siya.
So basta yun, nag-mini jeep ako papuntang Buendia and then from there I took a bus. So I took the bus Then I rested my knees. I thought to myself, hopefully my knees would stop hurting. Pero nung pagkalabas ko ng bus, I still sort of felt it. Pero medyo na mild na yung pain na yun. So
Dito na ako sa Glorieta. Apparently, medyo masakit pa rin yung yung tuhod ko. Pero hindi naman siya ganun kasakit. Siguro mga 3 out of 10 in the scale of pain.
I pushed on and went to the Glorieta branch. And when I got there, unfortunately, they said na wala na yung na as in out of stock na sila ng mga free comic books.
Walas. So apparently, out of stock na sila. Free comic book nila. Grabe. Out of stock pala.
Yun, sobrang lungkot ko na kasi parang sobrang lungkot ko na at that point. I had this planned out. I thought I was going to accomplish something which I don't know. Last year, inisip ko na to eh. Last year, nung na-experience kong pumunta dun sa Free Comic Book Day 2018, parang naisip ko yung idea na I could potentially hack this and then go to, to multiple branches to collect a lot of free comic book days. But Fully Book didn't plan this out. Didn't think this through. Fully Book and then Comic Odyssey. Like it's called Free Comic Book Day for a reason. It's called a day, a whole day of them giving away free comic books. It should not matter kung ma-out of stock sila. They should properly have thousands of copies printed out for the whole day. Kasi isipin mo, a lot of people, you're posting this online. You're saying that this is a whole day that you can get free comic books in any branch. And then a guy walks in, let's say it's 12 o'clock. A guy walks in, asks for a free comic book in the nearest Fully Book branch in their vicinity. And then what happens? Imagine the scenario of saying, ay sir, ubos na kasi nung 11 o'clock pa. You follow it up with another question, ay magre-restock ba kayo? And they would say, no, hindi na po kami magre-restock. And that's sort of bullshit. On behalf of Fully Booked and Comic Book Odyssey. If you're going to plan this event, you could have printed out a lot of copies for the people who were staying tuned to this day, to this particular day, that they would get free comic books. Don't mind my hacking plan. Don't mind that for a second. Just think of that, and it really makes me angry. Really, I'm just smiling right now. But it's really a stupid. The day ended up being a disaster. I'll stop ranting for a while. Just to continue the story, I went in the Greenbelt branch thinking that maybe there is still a chance that there are free comic books in that specific branch. Hindi ko pa napupuntahan yung branch na yun. Yung specific na branch na yun. I saw like this Buddhist cosplayer and then this cow, I think. Basta yung parang naka-costume sila and then they weren't even dancing. So yun, that was kind of weird. So pumasok ulit ako.
Naliligaw na ako. Hindi ko mahanap yung Fully Book. Bakit ganon? Saan ka na?
So I went to the basement, parang sa dulong-dulo pa.
Finally found the 4th branch. Fully Book.
Andun na yung Fully Book branch. So pumasok ako doon as I entered the place or that specific Fully Book branch. As I was walking, I specifically hear someone saying or someone asking, ay may may free comic book pa ba? And then like one employee saying, ay nung 12 o'clock pa, nung 11 o'clock pa na ubusan sir eh. Magre-restock pa ba kayo? Hindi na eh. Hindi na sir. So just hearing that, I mean, it's not even it was a very large Fully Book branch. At least na enjoy ko yung yung pagbe-browse doon. Pero
Ubus na daw yung yung free comics nila sa Greenbelt branch. Ganun din yung sinabi sa akin sa Glorieta branch. So
at this point, I was like, my legs are not functioning well. I'm tired. I haven't eaten lunch. Pumunta akong McDo and then I ate crispy chicken fillet, blah blah blah. What I always order sa McDo. Habang kumakain akong ganyan, sinabi ko dun sa dad ko na ubos na yung mga free comics dun sa Glorieta tsaka sa Greenbelt branch. Then he said to me na parang wag ako mag-isip na negative. Try ko pa rin pumunta sa ibang branch kasi baka hindi pa sila nag-run out ng But I knew na na ubos na talaga yung Fully Book has to get their shit together. Fully Book and Comic Odyssey. You know that this year you still have another free comic book day, which is the Halloween special day. You still have a chance to redeem yourself. As I was chatting with my father sa messenger, yun, sinabi ko sa kanya na sumasakit na yung tuhod ko, ganyan. Tapos sabi niya, ay, ganun ba? So, umuwi ka na lang, pahinga ka na, blah, blah, blah. Gave me a reason to push on. Him saying that gave me a reason to push on. I went back to the terminal.
So I'm back where I started. Going to try to hitch a bus ride papuntang Cubao. Kasi yung nasakyan ko din kanina, pa-Cubao naman din siya. So
Sumakay ulit ako ng bus. Tapos yung bus na yun papunta Cubao. Papunta Cubao yung bus na yun. So may Fully Book branch dun sa Gateway. I got to Cubao. Tapos nilakad ko and I could still feel my knee pains because nagkaroon ako ng break ng resting time once na nilakad ko pa rin or nilakad ko ulit yung legs ko. Lalo siyang sumakit.
Sakit na talaga ng binti ko. It's like ng tuhod ko pala. It's like dialed up to 8 out of 10. So that was weird. Sabi na yung construction na nangyayari dito sa Araneta.
It was no surprise na pagdating ko dun sa Fully Book branch ng Gateway, the branch that I always go to, sadly wala na, ubos na din. Parang sabi niya, ay nung 11 o'clock pa lang sir, ubos na yung so like
Expected, wala na din silang stock na free comics sa Gateway branch.
Every time they say that, every time they say the same answer to my question, it tips me off because like as in parang hindi talaga inisip man lang ng Fully Book that there will be people here or there will be people in general that would want to receive at least one free comic book. That should be for the whole day, not just 2 hours within the day, within the start of the day, within, let's say, every branch starts at around 9 or 10 o'clock. Like 30 minutes after you fucking ran out of free comics, that's bullshit. If you're planning on doing another one of these events, just restock. That's all we ask. You fucking idiots. I really have, at the end of the day, I just wanted to end it all just browsing through National Bookstore.
Mag-national na lang ako. Tatambay ako dun. Baka umuwi na din ako.
Because, National Bookstore, I don't really have a beef with National Bookstore. I mean, I do, but they haven't let me down like how Fully Booked has let me down. If you wanna know, I can't talk about what Fully Booked did. It's out of respect. That being said, you screwed up big time. Fully Booked. I mean, I'm going to continue buying from Fully Booked. It's just so irritating. It's just so annoying. I thought it was going to be a good day, but they let me down.
tayo'y nabuhay.